Alright, does this look right? Okay, hopefully this is centered. Alright. I don't know if this is gonna bother me or not. Might just raise it just a bit. Sorry for this, guys. The OCD is kicking in. By the way, OCD is a sign of anxiety. Anyways, so we got a question today. I had a beautiful live stream last night. So if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, you guys need to go check those fucking live streams out because they get fucking intense and I say some pretty dope shit over there. So I absolutely recommend. It's Mondays and Fridays. You go out and check them. But we got a question. Well, it wasn't in the live stream that he asked this question, but he asked me afterwards, and this is it. So he said, I think I'm out of a long depression since 9th grade. He's a senior now, and he's asking how he can stay happy and motivated. He broke up with his girlfriend of 4 months, who made him suicidal again, completely. But he's over her at this point. And it's caused things to get a lot better. So after he broke up with her, things were getting better. He asks, do you think dating again might be a bad idea? And yeah, trying not to fall back. He's trying not to fall back into depression. So this question basically, is it okay for me to date? And you know, because he's kind of wary, like, you know, should I go back into this? Should I give it another chance? Because he doesn't want to risk two things happening. One, he doesn't want to risk getting with somebody who's fucking toxic and makes him suicidal again. And he doesn't want to end up getting in a position with somebody where, again, it makes him feel suicidal. So, I mean, this comes down to where you're aware of yourself, dude. Hold on, let me see. Okay, I know it wasn't a long time. I just want to make sure. This comes down to you and only you. So, this is what I determined. This is a couple criteria I'm going to give you that you can use to determine for yourself whether you feel you're ready to get out there again, right? So, I mean, I'm not against you dating as long as you know this, that you feel healed enough, well, that you feel comfortable enough to enter with somebody. See, here's the thing. If you're about to go into it with somebody, if your biggest worry is that you're going to encounter another toxic girlfriend like this, or that you're going to end up running into somebody who makes you suicidal like that again, then, you know, give it a little more time to breathe, and there might be a little more damage that you need to heal before you can obviously get back into another relationship like that. There might, you know, because I'm saying that girl probably shook you up really hard, so... but like you said, once you cut it off, it was all good. So as far as going out there again, I'd say trust your instincts, dude. I mean, if you feel like, yeah, I want to go try this shit, go for it, dude. You know, just be aware of the fact that just be aware of kind of the signs that these women may show that you might start going for. Right? Because you don't want... This girl showed you what you don't want to run into. You know, toxic as shit. So you know now from that experience what this woman's characteristics are like. So obviously when you go to find another woman, you're gonna be a lot more aware of, okay, she's acting like this. That reminds me of that. That's a red flag. Right? God, like, I just got that Hodge twins in me right there. But... right, you see these red flags, you notice these signals that might come up, you might be like, wow, no, you're gonna turn out exactly like how my ex did, or it might not happen at all. But the thing is that you're much more aware of those characteristics. You get what I'm saying? You're gonna be a lot more conscious. Yeah, you're gonna be a lot more conscious. Am I saying that right? Conscious. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying. You're gonna be a lot more aware of that. And if you can be more aware of that, you'll be able to pick out better, more suitable partners. Because you don't want to run into anybody with the same characteristics as this toxic woman. Obviously, you had that experience, so you would know not to run into a woman like that again. You had that experience, so that way when you ran into another woman that you went out to try and go date, that if you saw those characteristics, you knew exactly where that was going to lead. You're like, been there, done that, not doing it again, right? it's that experience. It's that negative experience that helps you line you up with what you actually want. So you know you don't want to go here. You know you don't want a woman like that last toxic girl. So if you start dating, I say yeah, absolutely. If it feels right, go and date. And then get familiar with these girls. Don't just jump into fucking relationships willy-nilly. Actually give some time to talking, right? Figure this woman out, man. Spend some time with her. Fucking hang out with her. Get to know her as much as you can. And if you start to notice that she reminds you or she's got similarities to this woman and it feels like it might play out like the last woman, cut it off. I had a situation like that recently where a girl had hit me up and I knew, and it turned out to look very similar to the beginning of the last relationship that I had. And I was like, you know, and maybe it wasn't her intention to do what my ex did, but it was still like, it was red flaggish to me. You know what I'm saying? It keeps you aware. So, if it feels right, go for it. You know, if it feels right and you're like, fuck yeah, I want to fuck with this woman. I want to try it. I want to go for it. And you'll know if you want to go for it because it's going to be on your fucking mind. You're going to be like, absolutely, dude. I'm down with this woman 100%. Man, I'm going for it. Right? But you got to be aware. As long as you know to be aware. Because that's what the wounds do to us. That's what that wound that she left you with, that's what it's doing. It's bringing that awareness to you to watch out for women like her. Because you know that this right here, you ain't going there. And you might run into another woman who puts you in a bad spot. You leave that relationship or she ends up leaving you. And you know you don't want to run into a woman like that necessarily. You kind of watch out. You watch out for characteristics. You know what I mean? So, that's my advice to you. If it feels right, go for it. But keep it simple. Date, get to know this person as much as you can, and don't overdo it. Just give it a month before you enter some real relationships, right? Give it a month, hang out, do as much as you can together, and once you got a feel for this woman and you think like if you think this is somebody, and this is to everybody, if you're gonna enter a relationship with anybody, if you're thinking about it, don't just jump fucking cold into it. Spend some time talking, man. Spend some time figuring each other out. Spend some time actually getting to know each other, know what y'all are about, know about each other, y'all's past, y'all's future, know what y'all's goals are, like know what you're walking into, right? Because it's at that phase you can prevent so many bad relationships, you know, especially if you're a little more experienced. So take advantage of that. Take like a month to talk to this person, and if y'all want to do sexual shit, that's fine. Ain't nobody stopping you. I feel like that's part of the fucking process. If you're talking with somebody, absolutely go ahead and get on some of that shit, because it's better to find out now if one, the sex is going to be bad, and two, if this partner's teachable or not. Because if they're not, you might just want to get out. You know, you don't want to enter a relationship for serious and then shit ends up bad. And you know, figure them out now. Obviously you won't have them completely figured out, but you'll have a good idea of who you're dealing with, and that's pretty fucking important. And because you've had some time invested into this person, when you guys go into a relationship, it's almost like you don't even really have to ask, but you're just like, you're making it official, because you guys know that y'all are bonding to the point where it's like, all right, yeah, we're in this for sure, or nah, bitch. So that's my advice to you. Take advantage of the talking phase. If it feels right, go for the woman. Best of luck to you. Hope that she'll be alright with it. And yeah, watch this video if it doesn't work out again, so that way you reassure yourself on how to keep approaching this. Alright, talk to you next time.